Well, welcome back. Buying a home is a big commitment, but a group is hoping to make this a much easier experience in educating women.
Yes, that's exactly it. They're called Tennessee Women Who Own, and this is Katie. She founded the group. You got to explain why you did this. I know it was a calling for you.
Yes, absolutely. So I was a military spouse for 12 years, lived all over the world, and never had the opportunity to really own my own home. And I went through a divorce a couple years ago, and I found myself 37, single, and buying my first house by myself. And that just really isn't how I saw life going. And I did it, but it took a lot of encouragement and support and patience, and honestly, some come to Jesus moments of changing my mindset a bit. But it was absolutely possible. And so that is kind of part of the reason that prompted me to start Women Who Own. And so I actually have a master's in education, and I am really passionate about the education piece of real estate. And so I would have loved a group of women who had a similar goal of home ownership and a place that was really focused around education, to be able to ask my questions and really feel prepared as I was starting that process. And so I kind of combined my passion for education. I ended up becoming a realtor a few years later after buying my house. And so I combined those two things together to provide this resource for women.
Amazing. I love that. Now, what else can we expect at one of your classes?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can get home buying classes anywhere. And so our Women Who Own classes are specifically for women, and they're taught by women in the industry. And so our goal when a woman comes to this class is not only get the information and the content, but really to walk away feeling encouraged and empowered and knowing that homeownership is absolutely attainable for them. It may not be tomorrow, it may not be in 6 months, but maybe it's 2 years down the road. But that it's absolutely a goal that's attainable, and with the right support and the education and people helping you along the way, that it's something you should continue to kind of work towards. And there's a group of women that want to see you be successful with that.
Love that. It's so cool. And that face-to-face empowerment is everything. Okay, now Katie has some tips for those who are wanting to buy a home. You say we've got to prep. So first you say, look at our finances.
Yes. So finances are something that a lot of people, and specifically women, would like to just cover their eyes and pretend like they're not there. But that's really a crucial piece to start your homeownership journey. And so take a look at your finances. Have really a good idea of how much income are you bringing in? How much debt do you have? Is that credit cards? Is that student loans? Really take a look at those pieces. It's good to know what your credit score is. Have an idea of where you're sitting with your credit score. And then finally, have an idea about what you'd want to pay for your monthly mortgage payment. So keep that idea in mind as you're starting the process, because you don't want to get into a position where you're paying way too much. And so you want to be able to stay in a budget where you're comfortable. So start getting those numbers, in your mind.
Very good. And then I think number 2 is talk with a lender.
Yes. So next on that, so you've got all your numbers now kind of in your mind. You're going to be giving all that information to a lender. And they're going to actually go through that information and tell you, hey, this is what you can buy, this is how much you can buy, or hey, right now probably isn't the right time for you to buy, but let's get you there. And that's what's really important, I think, when talking with a lender, is finding someone that's not just going to give you a yes or no, but if there's a no, it's hey, let's put a plan in place.
How do we work
and
with
how do
you?
we get there? Because there are plenty that will do that for you.
Very good. You say find a good realtor, which you can help the people in your classes. We've got about 10 seconds. I love this one. Manage your expectations.
Yes. So your first home is probably not going to be your dream home, unfortunately, but it's an investment that you're making, that you are paying into every single month with your mortgage, and your home is building in equity every single year. And so you're making an investment with your first purchase. It may not have the marble countertops, it may not have, the white cabinets and all the things, but those are things you can change while you're building your investment.
Yes, I'm reminding my best friend out there right now. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. Here's a look at the flyer again. Visit womenwhoown.org for more information, and be sure to check out their home buying classes. Thank you so much, Katie.
Thank you.